Hold, let me put the volume on the TV.
Sit, Jaden. Sit. Cause that didn't give me a board right there.
Alright, let's get it. Alright, let's get it, boy. Alright, come on.
Sit, Jaden. Sit.
Don't.
Alright, ready?
Yeah.
Though it wasn't in the cards for them, and they ended a game out of the postseason.
It's just doing that. Hit circle.
No, I'm not on.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
No good at the strike this time.
I don't think he can
Second
shoot
misses
though.
also.
And, you know, the Pacers had made the playoffs in each of the last
Oh,
4
circle.
seasons prior to last year's miss. Hard
I'm not in, that's why.
for a team that was coming off back-to-back conference finals appearances to stomach that. But with the injuries, they'll be better and back in the playoffs next year, I'm sure.
6 to shoot. Now here's Harkless, defended by George.
What is he doing?
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
That's dumb. Just quit the application.
Wait. Hold on. Oh. We're not pro.
Rookie?
Oh.
And just under 2.5 minutes.
There we go. I'm in
elapsed
now.
in
That
the
was
first.
stupid.
And really, it's going to be more of a reload than a rebuild situation.
Oh, you made that. That's my
Pacers.
fault.
You would have to imagine their goal isn't just to get back to the playoffs, but to get back to being a conference final participant.
Aminu, the pass to Plumlee. It's good for his second make.
Watch out,
He's made
Jaden.
2 or 3 so far.
He's hit the ground running here in the first,
All right, let's get
putting together a nice quarter offensively.
And George, here we go. From past the arc. That is good. George has got 5.
All right, let me get
Good way to start the
them.
game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going
Answer
early,
that. Look at
he's
that.
going to give you props.
And that is good.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're
What? That was so
he
fake.
missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Myers-Leonard comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Harkless. And Krabs subbed in for Lillard. Portland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. McCollum kicks to Crab. Dishes to Davis. Turner with the steal.
What? How do you not have good hands, bro?
And now
Such a
Lawson
ball.
pushing it out.
Thank
No
you.
one back to stop him. Henderson dishes to Davis. McCollum passes to Crab. Davis with it. Picked up by Turner.
What? Get the ball.
And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Hey, guys, C.J. McCollum.
I
is
didn't
a
mean to shoot that. It's the
scoring-minded
stick. I forgot
combo
about the
guard
stick.
out of
I pushed it
Lehigh.
forward.
Was taken with the 10th pick back in 2013 and still looking to make a big impact in the NBA.
Miles, that's good.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
That's stupid. That should have been my rebound.
Pacers
That
leading
was
by
dumb.
3.
Sup, Nazor.
Hey, what's up?
Left side Lawson.
I'm trying to freaking.
Stuckey for 3. Henderson pulls it in.
Jaden, get out.
For Portland, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. McCollum kicks to Crab.
Trying to draw the foul, bro. Like,
I'm a
oh my
fan
goodness.
of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls
There we go.
also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And here's
Point
McCollum
it.
for 3.
Ah.
No good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Hill with it. Now defended by McCollum. Here's Stuckey. And the rejection by Leonard. And it's out of bounds.
Stuckey got his. Wow.
They say it was last touched by Leonard. So for the Trailblazers, Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Myers Leonard. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for C.J. McCollum.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Stuckey against Henderson. And Turner kicks to Miles.
There we go.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Thank
and
you,
the
Damian.
basket
Oh
by
my
Lillard.
God.
Here's Lawson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Turner. It's tipped.
Yeah.
Oh, I hit that. It looked past it, too.
Inside. And then Henderson with the jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs.
And then it made him stop.
And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard as he explains his.
I was taught to, never let anybody see how you feel.
I would say, Clark, we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
I think that would be accurate. I mean, Lillard is a young man who is all about taking care of his business and doing what he needs to be doing. I mean, his reality is trying to live up to the expectations for him in Portland.
Which team are you?
First quarter is in the books.
I'm Portland.
Second about ready to get underway. And guys,
Yeah, I'm
what
Portland.
do you think about the hustle stats for Portland?
They've made.
Wait a minute. Who's in the chat? Wait, I gotta go to my broadcast. Oh, it's Liam. What's up, Liam?
To get out and run, and it's paid
I'm
off
Portland,
with
though.
some highlight reel plays in transition.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
They've got Paul George. Turner is out there with Mahinmi. Then it's Ellis, and it's Hill in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Portland did a lot of things right last year in their 51-win season. The one constant for them was
Exactly,
how
what?
they play defense.
You know,
blocking
Kevin, they
anybody.
were good all season long in terms of staying focused on that side of the ball. Really made sure to challenge every shot, and with their length and reach, they should be a factor defensively.
Lavoy Allen's checked in for Turner.
I didn't even.
That one's
That's
in
Paul
there. The
George.
Trailblazer lead is cut to just
I
5
was
on
like,
the basket
what?
from Paul George. Lillard dishes to Harkless. Kicks it to Vonleh. Shoots from 12. That one off the back iron.
Vonleh. I forgot he's not good in this 2K. He's good in
as you said,
17.
Portland challenged every shot last season. They were
Oh,
a
that's
top
cool.
10 team in limiting opponents' shooting percentage. They were also best
All right,
in the
let's
league
freaking.
in limiting three-pointers.
I wonder if we can try to set a pick and roll in the paint. Oh,
Nobody near
Ooh.
Lillard.
oh, come
They
on,
get
get
it
that.
back.
Vonleh,
Vonleh
Vonleh,
kicks to
out
Harkless.
to me.
Plumlee, the pass to Harkless.
I hate when they do that mess.
Grab dishes to Vonleh.
2K has some
Second
BS
chance
calls.
shot. And it's Lillard.
I don't think he
again
can shoot
missing.
from the corner though.
There are a lot
Would you
of
say,
different
Liam?
approaches on defense. Portland challenged shots and didn't make
my
risky plays. They were last in turnovers forced last year, but overall they had a strong defense.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist.
Because I'm not hitting any shots. Okay, I understand he hit a shot. God, I hate when 2K does this.
Division and had a
Stupid.
good year, certainly, but
All right, just
they had some issues when they were the away team on the road and away from the Rose Garden. They had some problems.
Yeah, actually played under 500 on the road, Kevin. Something you rarely see out of a team that wins 51 games.
Al Farouk Aminu, he's checked in for the
Damian Lillard.
Trailblazers. McCollum comes in for Alan Crabb.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Nobody near George. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
And as you said with the Blazers,
You
they
cold,
were the
but I'm
only
still
team to win
splashing.
50 games and still lose more than they won on the road. Last team to do that was the 2013 Denver Nuggets.
And we saw a similar first-round exit for the Blazers of that 2013 Nuggets team. If the Blazers want to go deeper this season, they'll need to be much tougher on the road.
Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Mason Plumlee. Pacers trail by 5. George with the ball. He's got 10. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
A costly foul there. He'll
Shooting foul? Are you serious?
Tell you what, Monte Ellis is one of the best second-round draft picks of all time in the league, not just the last decade. I mean, this guy was a 5-star recruit out of high school, committed to college, but changed his mind and entered the draft, where the Warriors stole him with the 40th pick in 2005.
And he nails the third. Getting back to Monte Ellis. Had he gone to college for even 1 year, I think he would have probably been a top 10 pick. But you look at what he's brought to the table over his career, points and assists, rebounds, steals, playmaking. His production has been astounding.
You know, he's one of those unsung players. He never gets voted to the All-Star game. Never gets spoken about as one of the top guards in this league. But
I didn't block it. And you didn't block it. I was fake passing it. So you could dunk on it.
This league, and they're going to tell you that
I did that so he could dunk on it. You never
they
blocked it.
get.
You know, guys, Al-Farouq Aminu, so highly regarded coming out of college, still really finding his way around the NBA. But this last season with Dallas, he may have found his niche in this league.
Yeah, that's a great point, Kevin. A guy who can give you a lot of things, rebounding, defense, hustle points. But he's already played on a number of teams in his young career because he's still trying to, as you put it, find that niche. Maybe he's finally developed who he is.
Henderson dishes to Aminu. Now here's McCollum. He's got 8. Puts up a 3.
That's hard defense.
And that one's
I don't
good.
think so.
McCollum's got 11 points.
Yeah, and on the topic of Aminu, he's a bit of a tweener. Doesn't have quite the quickness and ball handling skills the top small forwards have. Doesn't have the bulk or grit to match up against the better power forwards. He's a hard fit for what you want to have done at that position.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's plus. And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending them, and you're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And here we go. And Ellis with the block.
He's good.
They recover it.
Yeah, he just has nobody else in.
To halt the run, Indiana again missing. Portland leading by 11. Here's Henderson. Finished off the break. Henderson's got 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to
He
collapse
went under the
that
back.
defense and force them to beat you over the top. Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Allen. Hill comes in for George. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Monte Ellis. And Ty Lawson subbed in for George Hill. That's good.
Maybe. After the second half.
Just
But
impressed
that means
with
I
the
won this
teamwork
game.
out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Timeout called the Pacers. The Indiana Pacers had a solid season last year, given they were without their star for most of it. They played well at home.
Yeah, even without Paul George, they were in contention. How about 23-18 at home, which is really a solid mark when you consider they didn't have their 2 best players from a season ago.
Some changes for Indiana. C.J. Miles comes in for Mahinmi, and Paul George is subbed in for Ty Lawson.
Well, he's really squandered this quarter. I mean, 3 turnovers already. I think it's a lack of concentration.
And here's McCollum for 3, and another 3 for Portland.
You know, for the Pacers in their 23-18 home record, that was better than several teams that made the playoffs in the East. They were very tough at home at the defensive end of the floor.
And George with the stuff.
How about about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with. I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
Oh, well, I did that so I didn't go back court because I know how 2K
on
is.
that one.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
And the Pacers were 3rd in the league in field goal percentage against at home. Something about this crowd really drives the Pacers on the defensive end, even in a down year. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, loose ball.
You look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
But they'll get another chance.
Oh, that's
Lillard
fake.
misses. From deep. That doesn't go either for George.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Great.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hold on, let me see.
60?
Huh?
60. It's 48 to 32.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille
I was really
O'Neal.
gonna
The
say
first
that.
quarter for the
I
Trailblazers
wanted
was
to
fairly
say
even.
100.
At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about.
Jaden, stop.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for McCollum. He's got 16 points, and he's added to his
That's
numbers
so
by hitting
fake.
4 shots from the three-point line.
And really now you can tell the defense starting to have second thoughts in terms of how they're going to play him. That's 12
Time out. Hold it. Say it.
Hit the circle. Hit the circle. Stop!
points
Stop.
from long range.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Plumlee out there with Aminu. And it's Harkless in at the 3, the small forward.
And guys, no doubt George Hill had it rough last season. He missed the first 28 games with that left knee injury. Came back for 5, then missed another 11 games.
That's not fair. Can I get the ball back? I wasn't even looking.
He had one of his most productive years from that point on.
Right here. This.
From deep three-point range, offensive rebound Pacers. Now the dish to George. From deep, and it's Portland with the rebound. They
LOL.
led the game at 1 point by 20.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And getting back to George Hill, what a second half of the season.
How about we go to...
Oh, why did he write
Several
LO?
key categories, Clark.
Yeah, he was bogged down
Well,
by
it's
injuries
60.
early
Yeah.
in the season. Came back to average career highs in points, rebounds, and assists. Partly because he was finally treated and looked to as a go-to guy, and he thrived in that role.
Here's Lillard. Paul George.
Oh, I
grabs
was
the
trying to
miss.
get the nice
Oh, that's
jelly.
a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that
Oh
shot.
my
It's plain
God.
and simple. You got to knock that one down.
6-9 subs.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. The 10-footer. And Allen with the block. Outside for George. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
Why do they call timeout for
17
everything? God
points for Paul
dang.
George.
And they
annoying.
get one now. One of
Like we were
5
winning
here
by 20
in the
points.
third. You
Shut
know,
up,
I
Mo.
can think
Stop.
of one way to describe George Hill. It's the culmination of several attributes. I mean, he comes from the school of Popovich.
After this, you ain't playing my game
Under
now.
control, always in the right place
Yeah,
defensively.
you're not playing my game.
The way I describe him is just steady.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Henderson's checked in. Here's Lillard. He's got 17. Plumlee with the screen. Down low. Here's Aminu. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Aminu's got 6 points. An interesting thing about George Hill, he was traded from the Spurs to the Pacers a few years back. Many people were surprised the Spurs would even trade a valuable veteran when they were trying to win a championship. But who did they trade him for? Kawhi Leonard. A pretty good deal.
Well, you know, Hill is really solid. He knocks down open shots, can run the offense or play off the ball equally well. I think he's a terrific combo guard. Gives you a little bit of everything and does it in a professional way. And that's typically what attracts him to other
That's so
teams.
fake. You just always want to double team somebody.
Here's Ellis. Got a hand on it.
So I'm about to come down the court and make somebody's in.
Lillard outside.
Oh, no, that's him.
And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Pacers trail by 20. And George, here we go. Leonard with the steal.
He can't shoot
Here's
threes, but I'm going to pull up anyways.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
They double team Ellis. Nobody near Allen. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Allen's got his first points in this one.
Hey, Mom, guess what?
Obviously, a mix-up defensively
me?
on that possession.
Look at me. Look at me. Good game.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Mahimi's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's George for 3. The shot is off. Nice D from Lillard.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter.
It's over.
He just hasn't been able to get it going.
It's over.
As magical as the 2014 playoffs were for the Blazers, remember they beat Houston.
Look at that. Look at that. Now we watching this replay. He watching this replay. He comes in the paint. And now look at this. Ready? He comes in the paint. Does a spin move. Splash. That's game.
The court is up there.
Now I'm gonna play Call of Duty.
Okay. Can I play?